So here we have our weaving set on the loom. I lashed the weaving loom bar onto a basket, and as I'm letting the warp rest a little, I'm pulling on each set to make sure that they are even. So pulling at the bottom and then straightening the side cords and getting ready to do the weaving. We will do the first 2 rows to set our lightning dance bag. Hello, we are ready to do our first row. I'm using a black weft for contrast, and the way you want to measure is 1, 2, 3, and 4 times the length of your project. And you're going to take your weft and fold it in half, and this is going to be your working weaver. It's going to go over the side cords. You have one that is in the front that's coming from the back, and you have one that is behind this one as they're traveling from left to right. So this one is in the front of this one. And the idea of 2-strand twining is the one that's in the back is going to jump over, and it's going to jump over the weft that's in the front, and it's going to go over the pointing finger down through the middle finger, and the pointing finger and middle finger is going to grab it, swivel to the back, and it is going to go around the next warp pair. And this is 1 warp. See if I pull on it, they are of 1. The one that's in the front is going to lay to the left, and the one that's in the back is going to lay to the right. And that weft that's in the back is going to come around it in the back and into the front. So now I'm supporting what I just wove. You have the one that used to be in the front is now in the back, and the one that used to be in the back is now in the front. So this one is going to jump over the one in the front. It's going to go behind the pointing finger, in between the pointing finger and the middle finger, and it's going to be gripped, swivel, and you're going to line up the next 2 warp. This one is the front, that is the back. You're going to grab the weft. So this is the one in the back, this is the one in the front. The one in the back is going to jump over. I'm going to line up this warp, front, back, complete the weave. Back, front, it's going to jump, swivel to the back, and at the same time you're going to see this is the matching warp. The front's going to go to the left, and the back is going to lay to the right. That weft is going to come up from the back, and now we're set for another twine. The 2-strand twine from the back to the front. The one in the back is going to jump over, swivel to the back, get our first inch. We are at the second inch of the 6-inch bag. We have your weft. I'm using the black for contrast. The one that's behind is going to jump over. It's going to get taken around, back and around the pointing finger and in between the pointing finger and the middle finger. And then we're going to swivel it to the back. The one that's in the front stays in the front. You're going to grab the warp. Make sure it's a pair. The one in the front is going to lay to the left. The one in the back is going to lay to the right. And you're going to take the weft that's in the back and bring it forward. And now we're set for the next weave. Jump over, in between, swivel to the back. The front of the warp goes to the left, the back of the warp goes to the right, and you're going to pick up that warp that's in the back and bring it forward. You're ready to jump over, swivel. One that's in the front goes to the left, and the back of it goes to the right. Bring the black weft, and now you're ready for the next. Jump over, swivel, make sure it's a warp that's a pair. The front's going to the left and the back of it's going to the right. You're going to grab the weft that's to the back and bring it forward. Now the one that's in the back is going to jump over, wrap around that pointing finger, and then the middle finger is going to grasp it, and it's going to swivel to the back. And this is a pair. The front's going to the left, the back is going to the right, and the back weft is going to come forward. So now the next video will be the 3rd inch. So we are on the 3rd inch. The weft that's in the back and the weft that's in the front. This weft is going to jump over. So it jumped over the pointing finger, and it went between the pointing finger and the middle finger, and it's going to swivel in the back. Here's your pair. The front of it's going to the left, the back of it's to the right. You're going to bring that weft to the front. I just adjusted my hand to be closer to the weaving so I can support what I just wove. This weft is going to jump over the pointing finger. The middle finger is going to grasp. I'm going to support the front of the weft, swivel to the back. Here, make sure that's a pair. The one that's in the front is going to the left. The one that's in the back stays to the right. And then take that and bring it to the front. And we're going to go to the 4th one next. And we're ready for the 4th. The weft is set and ready to go. The one that's in the back is going to jump to the one that's in the front, go behind the pointing finger, between the pointing finger and the middle finger. There, it's going to be grasped, swivel to the back, and that warp is a pair. The front's going to the left and the back is going to the right. I'm going to complete that, and we're ready for the next one. The one in the back is going to jump over, swivel to the back, warp pair, front to the left, the back to the right. And we're ready for the 5th inch. It's ready to weave. This one's going to jump over, go around the pointing finger, the middle finger is going to support that, swivel to the back. Make sure this is a matching warp. One in the front is going to the left, and the one in the back is going to lay to the right. And I'm going to bring my hand in so I'm closer to the weaving. This one is going to jump over, jump over, I'm going to grab that, bring it to the front, jump over, and we're going to finish with the 6th. So we're at the 6th inch. The wefts are ready to weave. This one's going to jump over, go behind the pointing finger and in the middle of the middle finger, and it's going to swivel to the back. And this, we're going to pick up the warp. The one in the front is going to go to the left, and the one in the back is going to the right. And we're going to pick up that weft that's in the back, and that is completing the 2-strand twine. Jump over, and I'm going to include the side cords. Kind of pull on that and bring that so that's nice and even. That is our first row. And I use this the black just to show the contrast. The next video I will replace this black with the white weft.